I wanted to do a quick 2 Minutes with Trish review because I have a post for my business people out there. You guys, we overthink and overpersonalize our businesses. And we have to remember to think big, because the reality is if you're going to push a business, a dream, whether it is a blog, a book that you're writing, a coaching service, a personal training studio, maybe it's a network marketing company that you're enthusiastically trying to grow, whatever your business is, maybe you're a real estate agent, whatever you're trying to do. Here's the thing. You're going to have to self-promote. You have to put yourself out there. You have to put your heart on your sleeve. You've got to get yourself out there, connect with people, have early relationships. And the problem with that is it's scary and it puts you out there, and then there's a big open wound and you're like a big mark board for rejection. Because here's the thing. People are going to buy your services and then they're going to cancel them. People are going to start to follow you, but they're not going to buy your book. Or the people you expect to join your company, they're never going to do it. There's going to be so much rejection along the way. And you guys, that is why entrepreneurs don't succeed on the most part. The reason why there are some people who thrive and have these dream businesses and dream influences is because they're willing to say, I'm going to have setbacks. I'm going to lose customers. I'm going to have people who don't want to buy from me. I'm going to get rejected. I'm going to have people who don't want to follow my page or read my blog. I'm going to have to pay more than I want to build my email list. All these things we say, I'm just trying to help people. And the entrepreneur that succeeds and deals well with this rejection is the one who says, those are just not my people, right? That's okay. This is part of the business. This is part of the process. This is part of me becoming a better version of me, a stronger, more dedicated version to getting my business and my passion in front of the right people. And I'm going to keep doing that so that I can serve those people who do want my services, who will pay for those things, who will read my blog posts, who are going to be encouraged by the stories that I'm sharing, or whatever it is that you're doing, who want to be part of this business and run a side hustle or whatever that you're doing. But you guys, here's the thing. We cannot stop. We cannot continue to think so small. We get rejected. We have somebody who cancels a service. We have somebody that does this or says no, we thought they were going to buy. Stop thinking that they're the only person out there for you. We have 7 billion people on this planet, and we're in a world where social media marketing is just it literally is the most cost-effective, precise way to get in front of your exact audience, your exact avatar, that person you're meant to serve. We can't get so overwhelmed and emotionally engaged in those setbacks. They're part of it. If you're not getting those setbacks, that means you're probably not pushing yourself enough, that you're not putting your business out there enough. I work all the time with entrepreneurs to remind them that this is normal. I want you to know it's normal. I want you to know that I experience this all the time, that I choose to keep showing up. My job is to keep showing up. My job is to keep making sure I get myself in front of people to serve them, to honor them, to encourage them, to support them, to help them grow, to follow their dreams. And along the way, I'm going to people who say, no, thanks. And that's okay, because those aren't the people that I'm meant to serve and encourage and help. And the same thing goes for you. What is a tragedy is when we stop following our heart and our desire to serve people. When we personalize that rejection or that setback and we think, who was I to ever think I could be enough to do this? That's when you stop. And when you stop, then you render yourself ineffective. You've got to keep going. Your job, if you want to simplify it, know who you want to serve. Decide that you're going to show up every day, and then do one thing that scares you every single day. Do one thing that scares you. And when somebody says, hey, this isn't right for me, or hey, thanks so much, and I'm ready, whatever reason you're feeling rejected, say, cool. Hey, my pleasure. I hope to see you again, right? That you have to get yourself in front of different people. There's an abundance of people out there that need you, your business, your services, your mission, your story, to read your book, to read your blog. You've got to believe that and show up for them even if you can't see them. When I started my podcast, I said to myself, Trish, you're going to show up every week and you're going to do all this work every week, but your heart into the microphone, and you're going to do it whether you help one person or 1 million people. And that was a commitment, and I continue to stick to that commitment. So, and it has been one of the most helpful and growing things for myself and for my business. So if you haven't yet listened to the podcast, this week, actually, we're talking about a lot of what I've just already talked about, how to take yourself out of that negative sphere and move yourself into a positive sphere, especially when it comes to business, you guys. If you want your business to grow, if you want your paycheck to grow, I need you to believe that it will. And I need you to know These bumps along the road that are part of business are part of that. That means you're going to not get good results on your Facebook ads, or your lead page opt-in that you made is not going to work, or you're going to put all your heart into webinar and it didn't go as well as you want. That's okay. What's not okay is not trying it again. You've got to keep showing up and saying, I'm going to get up and show up again. I'm going to learn and keep tweaking. And I'm going to choose not to dwell on the negative. It's so easy to go negative. It's so easy to say, this isn't going to work. Who was I to think, or to whatever, to have a pity party and just disengage. You don't have to be that way. Go positive. So I want you to get all of your negativity, especially when it relates to business, to shift and to go positive. Let's get you in the positive sphere, because when you're in the positive sphere for your business and your influence and whatever that passion project is that you're pursuing, you are unstoppable. So check out the podcast. It is accessible in iTunes for free, of course, or if you just want to go directly to my website, go to trishblackwell.com/250. It's episode number 250. And basically it's the title of the podcast is How to Get Rid of Negative Energy in Your Life for Good. How to get rid of negative energy in your life for good. And if you have any kind of goal that you want to take to the next level, I know that negative energy is not coming with you. So let's get rid of the negative energy, the personalization, and let's start thriving and shining. If you found this pep talk encouraging, please share it. Please tag one of your entrepreneurial friends. Some of you know is starting a blog or building a business, and just say, hey, this is the pep talk we need to tell ourselves. We got to remind ourselves that it's scary to put yourself out there, and you have to keep showing up. But if you really in your heart of hearts want to honor and serve and help people, you do it by showing up and by being open to that rejection and those setbacks. And I'll tell you what, it is worth it. It doesn't always feel comfortable, but the real life starts outside your comfort zone. That is where the magic happens. All right, I'll see you guys next 2 minutes with Trish.